Well, what a nice day that was down at the mine. Let's go home to the village for the night. Got a good little run. We can go ahead and check out what's up. Let's check out what the old smith is up to. See if he's home for the night. Oh, hey, how you doing, man? Oh, I see you got some new cool weapons on display. That's awesome. Got the armor, rocking the armor on the stand as usual. Oh, your favorite sword. I remember the story you told me about a swarm of creepers you evaded off of that sword. So it's cool. Maybe I'll come back and you can tell it again sometime. See ya. Well, let's see what the old man has at the bookshop. Oh, hey, got the book club going on here tonight. Wasn't aware. Sorry if I'm intruding. What do you got in here? Oh, you got some cool enchantment books. Oh, you got some new stock of written books. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. I'll have to come back and check some of those out later. Now, before I stop home, I think the potion shop got something in for me today. Let's see here. Where is it? There we go. There's that splash potion of regeneration I was asking for. He's not here. I'll have to stop by and talk to him later. But that means we can go ahead and stop into the nice little house for the night. Alright, we'll just go ahead and throw our potion on the shelf. We'll grab that later. Oh, my fine books. I have to finish writing this one later. But, a scholar can only do so much in a night. Let's see here. The iron, gold, and diamond go in this one. And then the coal goes in this half. There we go. See, I'll just kind of throw the cobble up there for now. All right. Let me see here. I know I think I had a fishing rod because Henry was wanting to go fishing. Where did I put that? Let's see here. Spruce wood, boat. There it is. Okay. I'll have to grab that in the morning. Well, now that I know it's there, I can go ahead and get some sleep. Okay, guys, that was just a little interesting walk around. I don't really know how that's going to turn out, but basically it was just my silly way of showcasing to you the BiblioCraft mod. Now, normally when I do mod reviews, I like to do the play mod and review style, but there's some mods like this that don't exactly have the capability to be played in that fashion. So what I've done here is gone ahead and set up a old-fashioned mod review, and we'll just kind of go through and review all of the blocks we looked at. So I love BiblioCraft. It's one of those organization mods that just kind of adds some eye candy and neat ways to organize items. Now, this is going to be the first item we're looking at. If I just go ahead and pop over to Creative, you can see that BiblioCraft has its own tab, and that is the oak tool rack. You can see here just some slabs and a piece of iron, and you can make it in any of the 4 flavors of vanilla wood, which I think is excellent. I love the fact that the mod creator went ahead and took the time to add the various colors. Let's see here. What was Nuchaz is how I believe you say his name. So now the oak tool rack can hold 4 different tools. And if I right-click on the tool, I'll go ahead and get it back, and I right-click on the slot to put it in there. So if I right-click this, right-click this. If I right-click in this upper corner with the axe, it will go there. If I right-click in this lower corner, I'll get the flint and steel, and then I can right-click it into that upper corner, and so on and so forth. And if I shift right-click, it will go ahead and open up the tool rack's inventory, and I can look at what's in it. All right, and very similar to the tool rack, we have the case. Now, the case, again, is wooden slabs, a piece of wool, and a piece of glass. Again, it can be made out of any of the different types of wood, and you can also use 4 different wool colors. There's red, blue, green, and black. So you just change out the piece of wool you're putting in there, along with the piece of wood to get the various types. Now, the way this works is you shift left-click to open it, and then once it's open, you can right-click to pull something out. It appears that disappeared because I'm in creative mode. And then you simply right-click to put something back in, and shift right-click to close it again Pretty simple. If you right click while it's closed, it doesn't do anything, and this one doesn't really have an inventory. So that is how you use that neat little guy. Come on, go in. There we go. Okay, dang it. One more time. There we go. Now the sword's back in there. Now the next thing we have here is the beautiful armor stand, and 2 iron and some stone slabs, and you just right click on that and that opens the inventory. Now the cool thing about this is it has 2 inventories. It has the stand, and then you can actually take the armor off the stand and immediately put it on. So if I go ahead and F5, you can see I'm now wearing the armor, and let me just F5 here, and you can see that you can easily put it back on the stand and get rid of it, which I think is very neat indeed. Alright, now over here in the bookshop, we have, oh, come on, man, just let me open the door. No, fine. Alternate route access, activate. Okay, so what we have in here are the bookshelves, which are expressly for storing books. If I right click with an empty hand, you can see I have this inventory, and I can go ahead and pull these books out. Just spawn them in, and you can see you can basically put any type of book in here. So if I go here, you cannot put normal books. You can put book and quill, written books, enchanted books, and if you have things like BiblioCraft installed, those type of books can go in here. And you can see right clicking with a book will put it in, and which shelf you right click on matters. So let's say I took that book out, so this one's missing a book now. I can still add it to the top instead. So if I fill up this bottom one and right click on the bottom one, it's going to go ahead and open up. But I can still go ahead and right click and add to the top one. So I really like the fact that you can actually control whether it's going into the upper or lower inventory based on where you click. One more book to add in, and let me just show you that recipe here. There you go, just some more wood, and again it can be made in any of the flavors of vanilla wood. So going by the potion shop, we have the cousin of the potion, or the cousin of the bookshelf, which is the potion rack, which works in a very similar fashion, except it has 3 rows. Again, whichever row you right click on is the row it will go ahead and add the potion to. So let me just pull some of these out here. So I can right click on this upper one, or I can right click on this lower one, and it respects which shelf tier I right click on, and it will go ahead and add that potion to that shelf. So potion shelf's pretty simple, just need a glass bottle and some more wood. Again, can be made in any of the vanilla flavors. And then finally we'll get to what I had in my personal house. Oh, there we go. Okay, so these little guys are pretty neat. They are the wooden labels. So let me just go ahead and show you that. It's just 3 slabs. If you shift right click, you have to shift right click, it will go ahead and open up this inventory with just 3 little slots. You can put whatever items you want to be on display. And you can have more or less. And if the cool thing about it is it will scale the items depending on how many you have in there to make them all fit nicely. Now we have this nice aesthetically pleasing writing desk, or it's just a desk actually. So you need a feather, a torch, and some basic wood, and again, can be made in any of the colors. And it can go ahead and store books, and you can tell how many books you have just by looking at the book pile and what's open there on the desk. So just another visually cool way to store books. Now over here we kind of have like the catch-all. This is just the standard shelf. Can be made in any of the colors of wood, and the way this guy works is similar to the other shelves. You have 4 places you can right click, 1, 2, 3, 4, and depending on where you right click, that's where we'll add the item to, and depending on where you right click, that's also where you can pull the item from. And if you shift right click, again, like most other things, it does also have an inventory you can just also directly use. So that is the BiblioCraft mod. I think it's pretty neat. Oh, that's where the items from the display case were going. They were popping through the roof. Okay, that makes sense. I thought that was just a weird creative glitch. But that's the BiblioCraft mod. It doesn't add anything. Okay, well, I think it adds something super awesome to the game. I really love the ability to have these neat storage units that are just visually appealing. I highly recommend you check it out. Leave New Chaz a thanks on the forum post, and the link for the download will be down in the description if you want to check it out and add it to your own little mod pack you play with. It's a Forge mod, so you should be fine adding it to the Feed the Beast pack or whatever mod pack you enjoy playing. I thank you guys all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Toodles!